I've just seen the Apple event and I've got some thoughts. So, after a week of speculating what the new product line is going to be from Apple, there's just so many people have just said it's going to be AirTag, it's going to be, HomePad, everyone was just creating new products and features and basically just giving Apple an idea onto, what they could do. But I was really, really hoping they don't lie to the customers, right? And what have they done? They've done exactly that. The new product launch is basically the budget iPhone rebranded as iPhone 16e. So let's talk about this phone a little bit, right? So, okay, they've lied about the phone, but what does this phone have? It's called the 16e. It's 16.1 inch screen. It's got the notch just like an iPhone 11. Where's my iPhone 11? The iPhone 11 comes with a notch, yeah? So just like an iPhone 11, it's got the notch, 6.1 inch screen. They've got this new chip called the C1 chip, which is a modem. They've called it a cellular and a modem chip. 80% faster than iPhone 11. Yeah, it would be. If it's getting released after 5 years of iPhone 11, it's going to be a lot faster. 26 hours of video playback, probably in a controlled lab environment. One camera at the back, not even two, but then there's a fusion camera and some optical zooming in there. It's basically just an upgrade to the budget model. Every update that we were looking out for, or everything that needed to be updated on a budget model has now been updated with probably an iPhone 14 slash iPhone 16. But Apple have said we are bringing in the iPhone 16 experience. But what is the iPhone 16 experience? iPhone 16 experience to me is the camera control. That's probably the only thing. AI is on, even on iPhone 15, AI is on all the other devices that they updated. Like you can get the Apple Intelligence on MacBook. So where is the iPhone 16 experience on this phone that they released? I was hoping Apple would do four things, right? So before the event, I wanted them to address the lack of innovation. We know what happened to the Provision. They're not making them anymore. Okay, that was kudos to them. They tried to create something new, but they priced it super high, right? The entire focus around iPhone 16 was that there's just lack of innovation, right? I wanted Apple to address that. I also kind of knew Apple was going to update the products to the latest chipsets, right? For example, the MacBook Air with the M4 chips, or the iPads, and I thought this would be a much bigger event than that. And then finally, Apple Intelligence. How farcical has that been, right? Samsung have at least released a device that had the AI in it. You didn't have to wait a few months, whereas Apple were just releasing bits and pieces. Literally giving their customers piecemeal of these features, right? And what happened? They had to first withdraw the Apple Intelligence feature, re-release it again with some changes. The way how it edits photo, it's not that great compared to the offering that you get from the Android and all the other AIs out there are completely blowing Apple out of the water. So I was thinking this event is going to be an event where they come forward to actually tell you, look, we fucked up, and how they're putting things forward. And instead, just like how they lied when they did the Apple Intelligence, they have also just lied to us in terms of what you're getting with a new product line. The new product line is basically called iPhone 16e. 6.1 inch screen, A18 chip. It comes with Face ID. Is 600 quid, right? £200 cheaper than the base iPhone. So essentially what they've done is they made the entry model a little bit more expensive at 600, and at every 200 increment you can afford another level of an iPhone. So you got the 16e at 600, the 16 at the 800, and then the 16 Pro at almost at 1,000. It's really, really shameful that Apple have decided to lie through their teeth. I mean, I thought the release of the Apple Intelligence was bad, but the announcement of this is even worse. Is it that hard to be honest to your users? Anyway, that's my thought. I just wanted to get it out there. I just don't like the direction that Apple are going. It used to be something, premium, prestige, a brand that you look towards, but now every passing release, it just feels a bit like, they're hiding behind software issues and just completely believing their own marketing. They want people to believe like everything that you're getting is the latest and greatest when it isn't latest and greatest. And the only thing that has changed is probably, you brought a device out that needed to be amended, that needed to, if you're getting rid of buttons, the only way to get the biometrics is through Face ID, right? Where is the dynamic island, right? There's nothing that is in this phone that screams iPhone 16. What is it? Yeah, no dynamic island, no camera control, nothing, right? Yeah, you get the action button, which probably nobody else is using. Apple Intelligent, absolutely fast. How can you call this a new product line? I am disappointed for the first time in my life about an Apple device. Anyway, that's all. For more content like this, leave us up to the channel. Take care.